Now, my circle's smaller than a Cheerio. Slot sounds finally slowly creeping out your stereo. I'm on my way to the top, the journey's kind of scary though. You can't avoid jealousy, success breeds many foes. Success breeds many foes. Success breeds many foes. Success breeds many foes. Look, this is what they be telling me. They're like, body that, put the game in cardiac. Rap's a lost artifact, take it back to where it started at. Body that, put the game in cardiac. Rap's a lost artifact, take it back to where it started at. Body that, put the game in cardiac. Rap's a lost artifact, take it back to where it started at. Body that, put the game in cardiac.
Well, all right. Hey, this is KZ coming at you live from MoJam Mondays, week number 232 at Nectar Lounge in Fremont, Seattle. And right now we are nearing the end of the set with our featured artist for the night, Wordsmith Coaster, in from Eastern Washington, hailing from Selah. And he has, I think, one more song after this, but in the meantime, wanted to take this opportunity to say hey to a really critical person here at MoJam Mondays and with Rainieravenueradio.world. And by the way, this is our 25th episode. What?
Wow, that's really, like, that's, we've been doing them every other, so that's like 50 weeks. 25th episode, you said?
No, because every other week what we've been doing is a best of MoJam's past. So really it has been...
I mean, 25 episodes, but it's a long time since we've started. I mean, I remember the first time I came, which was the Halloween one.
No, it was Christmas. But you know what?
Well, the
we
first
should
time
probably
I
tell
came
our
to
listeners
Mojo.
And our viewers who you are. So this is James Street. And I could just synopsize for you real quick. So James is not only our sound producer here, along with Wyatt Harbaugh. Hey, Wyatt. He's nodding off camera. But he's our sound producer here for MoJam Mondays, but he's also a MoJammer because he has been put on stage with bands of strangers and throws his rhymes on the stage. And he's also a show host on Rainieravenueradio.world with our late night show, After Dark.
I'm also the host of Traffic Jam 5 days a week, 4 to 6, Monday through Friday. I feel like that's overlooked. But
you know what? I would have got there, but that was a lot of words already, James Street.
It was. And I think I'm about to go up here in
actually, I think Mo and Davy are going to sit in here with our featured guest Coaster, which is kind of unusual. But, you know, we always kind of step outside of our own box here at MoJams, where it's all about going with the flow and building creative community and stretching outside your normal boundaries. So after this song, we're going to get to the jam of MoJam Mondays. And what the jam is every song is a new band of strangers put on stage and they make it up. And you said you're going to be on the first one?
Yeah, I'm going to go rap. It's going to be tight, so stay for that because I'm always behind the scenes, but this time I'm going to be in front of the scenes.
Yeah, you are. Well, hey, before you run away and before they get into the song, what do you want to tell us about?
Oh man, just like I love being out here because there's so much going on with creating music. You know, there's so much in the Seattle scene, and to see it all come together in such an organic format, I've never seen anything else like this before. Like jamming with my friends is what I love to do, and everybody here is your friend. So if you play an instrument, even sort of, kind of, if you like playing pat drums, we got that up there. If you can scratch, if you're a vinylist, get up there and do that. If you rap or whatever, you know, go up and do that. If you scat, go scat, you know, like I've seen that.
Well, and the whole thing is that it's not an open mic. You're going to end up with probably 8 to 11 other players with you. And so it's really about following jam protocol and giving everybody a little bit of space, and recognizing that, you know, you may not be comfortable, you know, scatting with a harmonica player or rapping with a violinist, but that's very well what could happen here at MoJam Mondays.
Yeah, no, definitely. And also the last thing I want to say is if you know somebody or do yourself play the theremin, please come to this with your theremin.
Yes, the theremin. I shouted about that a minute ago and then forgot. All right, James Street, we should probably take it to the stage and make sure we don't miss this whole thing, but is there anything else you want to holler about? And if not, you know, you're always welcome back on the mic over here.
Okay, well, check out After Dark at midnight on Rainieravenueradio.world. Coming on tomorrow night, although I think it will sneak in tonight too, because I don't think anything else is in that place. So, but yeah, live tomorrow night at midnight.
Well, all right. And I'm KZ, and we are going to take it back to the stage where Mo and Davy, our jam ambassadors, are with Coaster. Let's do it, Wyatt.
I just want to be contagious until the day that I'm finally famous. I just want to be contagious. There ain't nothing you can tell me, baby. I just want to be contagious until the day that I'm finally famous.
Is haters trying to break my concentration as I'm reaching for the stars, trying to reach the constellations. Battling for the front, do it what I want. Lighten up while my homies lighten up a blunt. I just gotta keep rapping, do it for the cause. I'm doing it like this for Seattle and the slaw. 206 to 509, I gotta stay on my grind. Do it like this, I gotta shine. Coast. I just wanna be contagious. There ain't nothing you can tell me, baby. I just wanna be contagious until the day that I'm finally famous. I just wanna be contagious. Ain't nothing you can tell me, baby. I just wanna be contagious until the day that I'm finally famous. Hey, give it up for these guys. These guys make me sound good. If I can be real with y'all, I freestyled like 3/4 of that song. You want to hear the real song? It's on my album, on my CD. I'm sorry, but I kept it going. If I wouldn't have said shit, you probably wouldn't have known, but I'm sorry.
It's all good, baby. It's all good.
This is my girly song. I think I lost my head again. This shit is so repetitive. She said she really loved me. Always wondered if it was genuine. My brain was throwing red flags. My heart not so intelligent. She's heaven sent is what I thought, but now I know where the devil went. Stress will control your plans, break you down, expose the fans. Evil ain't always ready to wearing cute shirts and yoga pants. In the cold world where nothing gives, just a young kid romanced by another succubus. I'm lost to hell. I feel the flames. Tell me how to deal with pain. Is it worth it walking the surface? Is love a real thing? I don't know. My questions always go unanswered. Karma's finally catching up to me. I'm trying to run faster. I'm a product of my heartache. The middle of the party. Nameless faces, endless booze. I hope these pages take me far away to a place where I can finally relax and kick back, spitting tracks with good friends and laugh. But it feels like I haven't smiled in a minute. I can't make it anywhere with only mild inhibition. So I'm holding on to hope that I'll be flying in the wind and finally soaring in the clouds in hopes to find a new beginning. Cause I fell in love with Mrs. Easily, but I fell in love, I fell in love, I fell in love with Mrs. Easily, boy. Said, who's that stranger walking out the door? I fell in love with Mrs. Easily, boy. I fell in love, I fell in love, I fell in love. I guess she just got bored again. Our flame was kind of smoldering. I put my soul on paper every single time I hold the pen. I do this for the weak, do this for every single lonely kid. I do this for the legends and those who rap to show their friends. This generation's lacking inspiration, intimidated by your social placement, worried about Facebook and who is hating. Just put your phone down and see that life is what you make it. Why the f you waiting? There's a bigger world, the current dilemma. Every dog has his day, you won't be hurting forever. It's always dark before the sunrise. Your heart just needs to cut ties with everything that's toxic and learn to be clever. Got 2 feet on the broken path, my whole life was all a rap. Sometimes you just need a fresh start with nothing to hold you back. But maybe I'm talking to myself. Seems I'm pushing people away cause I'm too scared to ask for help. Dreams of walking on the beach, I hear your voice inside a shell. Little did I know you had me underneath your evil spell. You left me in this empty house, it ended so horribly. I swear to God, you'll regret the day you got bored of me. Cause who's that stranger walking out the door? I fell in love with Mrs. Easily, boy. I fell in love, I fell in love, I fell in love with Mrs. Easily, boy. Tell who's that stranger walking out the door? I fell in love with Mrs. Easily, boy. I fell in love, I fell in love, I fell fell in love with Mrs. Easily boy. Said, who's that stranger walking out the door? I fell in love with Mrs. Easily boy. I fell in love, I fell in love, I fell in love with Mrs. Easily boy. How you doing, Nectar Lounge? That was kind of funky. See, I'm not used to playing with a live band like that. I got those high notes. Just kidding, I don't. I don't got high notes. I got one more for y'all. This is usually my show closer.
Everybody show your love for Coaster from Selah, Washington. Come on, y'all. They traveled.
People are like, where is that, dude?
They traveled through that effed up freeway from Yakima to Ellensburg. Then from Ellensburg all the way over here, y'all. So that's 3 hours. So thank you guys for coming out. Giving it up to the Coaster Clique. Thank you, Coaster Clique.
Hey, can I say something real quick? Okay. So the Coaster Clique movement, in case you don't know what it is and what it stands for, I wasn't really liked in high school. Growing up, trying to be a Mexican rapper in a white town, people don't like you very much. So Coaster Clique isn't about me. Yeah, my name is in my movement and stuff, but it's not about me. It's about that you can be your own clique and you could be who you want to be, and you don't got to have friends to do it, and you could do and live the dreams that you want to live. Make some noise. About you can be your own clique. You don't got to fit in with the clique with anybody. Like, you can do it by yourself and do it on your own, and I guess somewhat I'm a little bit of living proof of that. And thank you to everybody that's got clique tattooed on their middle fingers. I love y'all. Prepared for anything and everything the fuck I need to shed for. Bad y'all shed clothes, corny nose, scarecrows, ghost test flows, colder than the polar bear's nose. Back in you hate it, my rapping is slaying. You're yapping, I'm dapping up fans from me freighter. From Moses to spoken, I'm still signing titties. See out of the Oli and back to Tri-Cities. Straight out of Selah, no sleep for this dreamer. If you got the juice, then I got the tequila. Don't ask for a track, then go act like a diva. But how much you talk, you look like Angelina. Big lips, a valley is upon it, I'm a big fish. Big fins, rips, big teeth, imprints. Left on the microphone every time I spit this. You just write songs, I really live this.
Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die, 'cause I got me for life. Ooh, even when the night is cold, man, the night is out of gold. I got that fire in my soul. I don't need anything to keep my satisfied, 'cause the beat that's in my heart, and it's keeping me alive. I don't need anything to keep me satisfied, 'cause the music fills my soul, and it gets to me every time.
Balance rap game, Richie Valens. What does it take to make a living off your talents? From a stage that we made, few nails into pallets, to a headliner, to a shrimp operator with a scallop, with fangs to a lion, planes to a pilot. You can talk all you want, wood shade to a giant. My ex thinking she could upgrade, I don't buy it, 'cause she's still trying to text. I'm a vibrator silent. Sorry, not sorry, I need a Ferrari. My heart full of scars as I sing from my Harley. Too much of a joker, she loves when I choke her. Have sex in the back, games and eat calamari. Winer and diner, Prop 509er, east side of the mountains, that Coaster Clique founder. Staple in my state like Seahawks and Sounders. I killed it, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Nah.
Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die, 'cause I got me for life. Ooh, even when the night is cold, even got it in my soul. I got that fire in my soul. I don't need anything to get me feeling nice. The beat that's in my heart, and it's keeping me alive. I don't need anything, this music feels my good, and it gets me every time. It gets me every time.
Hey, thank you, Seattle, Washington. I love you guys. Come up and talk to me, take pictures. I got a merch table set up. If you follow me on social media and stuff, I might give you a free bracelet.
Ooh, it's just me, myself, and I. Solo ride until I die, 'cause I've got me for life. Ooh, I don't need a hand to hold, even when the night's cold. I got that fire in my soul. I don't need anything to get me through the night, except the beat that's in my heart. Yeah, it's keeping me alive. I don't need anything to get me through this fight, 'cause the music feels me good. It gets me every time. Like ba 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 ba. 'Cause the music feels me good, and it gets me every time.
Make some noise for yourselves for being out on a Monday night. Seattle, Washington, I love you. I don't think I'm supposed to announce this, but I'm actually booked for Hempfest this year. I'm pulling the trigger a little early on that one, but I'll be at Hempfest this year. I've been working real hard to get there, so thank you everybody that helps.
Coaster, give it up for Coaster one more time, y'all. Miko on the keys, get up for Miko. My man Rain on the bass. Oh man. Give us 1 second. We're going to get the next band or the first band up here for the jam. So give us 1 second. We're going to cue that music real fast, Stuart. We'll be right back. Thank you all for coming out. Oh, give it up for Mo Gilkeson on the vocals, too. She's killing it, girl.
Yeah, give it up for Davy on the drums back there.
Well, all right. This is KZ coming at you from our upstairs studio area at Nectar Lounge in Fremont, Seattle. And that closes out our opening set from our feature for this week, Coaster, a wordsmith from Selah, Washington. And he brought the Coaster Click with him. So he's got a good couple dozen folks who drove across to Seattle to be here for him tonight. And now what's happening is Mo of MoJammer Mondays, the creator of the shindig over 4.5 years ago, is putting together the first jam band of the night. And what that means is that musicians of all types, skill levels, and genres are coming into the club here, and they go and sign up with Mo or Davy on the board next to the stage, and they are put up with a band of strangers and maybe some folks that they've played with before. But the whole thing is that somebody starts a groove or a melody and off they go. And as promised, our producer friend James Street is up on the mic for this first jam. And I am now being joined by Jam Ambassador Davy Nefos, who was just slamming pretty hard on the drums there with our feature Coaster. Hey, Davy.
Hey, KZ. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And that's cool because, you know, I heard him say, you know, he's not used to playing with the band, and that's kind of what this is all about, right?
He did great, though. I mean, you know, he's pretty modest. I thought he did really good. Although he did have a band at one time, you know, when he was first, in his first couple incarnations of the band, he did travel with the live band. So he's just saying that.
All right. Well, I've been explaining to the listeners what MoJammer Mondays is, and I'm glad you came up here because we've got some really interesting folks who are going to be our features for July.
Right. Yes. Coming up in July, starting next week, July 2nd, we're featuring a bassist. His name is Tony Sodano. If you ever heard the Seattle Blue Thunder for the Seahawks, he is a part of that organization. So, and he also plays drums and he also plays bass. So we're going to feature him this coming Sunday on the bass, which is we're very happy to have him here.
Sunday?
This coming Monday, July 2nd.
You got drum head right now.
July 2nd, I know.
But we actually won't be live on Rainieravenueradio.world. It'll be a best of, but maybe it's something that'll pop up on a future best of.
Exactly, sure, yes.
But then the next week on July 9th,
We got Ari Joshua, guitar player, local, very bad dude on the guitar.
Yeah,
Ari
he owns the Music Factory, so
Yes.
he teaches the teachers who teach. Yes.
Yes, he's owns the music store down there in the. It's a CD somewhere. It's a CD.
Are you talking about the Music Factory?
Right. Yeah, the Music Factory.
Yes. And July 16th, we've got
The Ghost Town Whistlers.
And who are they?
I know the guy who runs sound here at MoJams. He's in that band, Chris Bonney, and also with Charles. And it's just a local rock band, singer-songwriter stuff.
Okay,
Great.
so then July 23rd, we've got After Funk.
Yes, they're a touring band from, I believe, Canada.
All right, and then the next July 30th, we've got
Farko Dusamov on bass and Jay Roberts on guitar. And that's going to be nice.
And they are some local legends, just
Yes.
world-class musicianship
Yes.
right here in Seattle.
Yes.
All right. Well, James Street is going to town.
He is.
On
We should
stage.
get to him.
So, yes, let's take it to the stage.
It's funkish, I meant it, and I am just so demented that when I can, I will clench it and then through my wisdom, I think, and now I wanna let it out my lungs. I'm breathing in. I know that I could just release it and win. So I be seizing up like right at the chest, and I'm just doing my best. And I be out on a quest, and now that I will invest all my time in things I know what I'm doing with my time, and we'll just keep walking, we'll just keep being, we'll just keep doing everything you see and then. Right, so first of all, just think about it all rationally, and I will believe to think that everything that I'm just accepting now that I put it back with the pressure and lift it off of my heart again, because I start again, and all my friends out here watching me, but I can't stop to be if I just want to be, and I will just insist if I can maybe think about everything that I can do, and maybe I will jump about here, just walking real tight-ish, or not, because I will never miss and never forget it, everything that I intend to just begin again and do it, and I know what I have done. God
And everything within my essence and things that I've seen descending from the sky and heaven above, and everything I love, so I just keep acting dumb, or maybe not, I'm none, like, everything is nothing, everything is better than these things that I have been seeing, and just ever accepting every little bit of this pressure coming on down, it's so heavy, I can't do it anymore, but I better act a little different, maybe just keep on sipping out, maybe not, because I give another gesture of everything that was never written, and so I do it and grip it so much tighter, man, and I'm lighter on my feet as I just float up above, and I had sat back and now I wanna act, so everything just now, so I'ma act real wild,
All right, y'all. Make some noise for the people on the stage now. James on the vocal, Bill Ray on the drums. And we had Lennox on the bass, Wilson on the guitar, Zabrek on the keys.
Hey, Davy, real quick, do you mind if I give a quick plug?
Sure, go ahead.
So I'm always behind the scenes up with Rainier Avenue Radio, and we're broadcasting the show live right now. So I just jump out occasionally when I'm feeling up to it. But if you guys ever check it out, we got a little bit of everything, music, entertainment, community-based stuff. And we also come out and do stuff like this. We're filming it live, so if anyone's going up on stage, some of their friends couldn't make it, you can go to our Facebook page and check that out as well. So live video with audio pulled straight from the audio board. So yeah, it'd be great if you guys checked it out. Thanks, guys.
Give it up for James. Thank you, James. Thanks for that plug.
Yeah, that's right. We are live both at Nectar Lounge in Fremont, Seattle, and on Rainieravenueradio.world, your South Seattle community radio station. We're a creative community, so like it's just a perfect marriage. I love it. And speaking of community, I have here two of the members of General Mojo.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey. So I've got. Actually, you've been on this show here with us a few times because you're an OG MoJammer, Miss Heather Thomas, and then we've got Dune Butler, who's also an OG.
Hello. Good evening.
Hey. All right, so we've got just a couple minutes because they're already throwing people on stage. They're about to go off. You got some pretty exciting things coming up with General Mojos. Tell us about them.
That's right. We're doing our EP release at the Southgate Roller Rink on July 6th. We're also so we have an EP to put out. Did I put it over here? And then we also have a music video coming out that'll be out probably within the next month. This is our CD. It's kind of fun because it's like transparent around the outside.
Zoom in on it.
Zoom in.
So you guys are bringing like a 70s vibe back with the roller skating, and even though it's a CD, like it kind of looks like those old clear records that you get in cereal boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we this company Copycat Media, and I think they're out of they're on the East Coast, but they do these CDs, and I don't know if I've ever seen them before.
Talk right into the mic.
The clear outside thing, but it's a pretty cool idea. So I highly recommend working with them. They were really great to work with and really receptive of our ideas about it. So we're pretty stoked.
There you go.
Yeah, and so our music video is kind of space themed. We've got like a really fun kind of psychedelic vibe to the new songs. So we're really excited to share the video. But the roller rink is going to be awesome. Where it's with Vaudeville Etiquette is also releasing an EP. And Martial Law Band, which you know them, they've been here at MoJams before the last couple weeks. So it's going to be rad. It's going to be awesome. July 6th. We have a Facebook event up, the Vaudeville Etiquette General Mojo's double EP release.
And where is it?
Southgate Roller Rink, which is in West Seattle, kind of the White Center area.
So you got to get your skates back on if you remember how to do that. We went to test it out, and it was not as hard as you might remember it being. So it's definitely worth it.
Oh, I spent many hours doing the four-wheel roller skates. It's the rollerblading that I never quite got on, but you could do that there too, right?
Yeah, well, and the ticket price includes a skate rental too, so you don't have to worry about renting skates.
So you get 3 bands and roller skating.
Yeah, it's $15.
And burlesque from Juanita Revolucion is going to do some burlesque. It's going to be a pretty cool evening.
Wow. Okay.
Here comes another jam.
Yeah, they're about to take it away. So for those of us or those listeners and watchers who can't go to West Seattle, where can they find your music?
We're on Spotify and iTunes, YouTube. If you look up General Mojos, we're pretty easy to find. We're also on Instagram and Facebook.
And it so happens that you are playing as a reduced band this weekend, this Saturday. Oh.
Yeah, at the Edgewater. So Dune and I are partnering with some friends of ours to do like a different kind of set on the 30th.
Awesome, June 30th. So keep an eye on MoJam Presents on Facebook and our Instagram for info on General Mojos. And right now, there's a fella that we picked up at Big Music Day who just moved here from Jamaica 3 weeks ago, and he is on the MoJam's mic. So let's take it to the stage.
Take it to the stage.
Yeah.
Thank you, KZ.
Thanks, you guys. Heather and Dune. Yes, to the stage.
Why we serious like an art attack when reggae music drop? You can't believe that people have to rock and do like that when like an art attack. Yo, you hear them? Yo, Seattle, ready? Someone turn the
This heard me pretty cool, but two of them now go school. Sman in me wake up, me rock up every tool. You could have man and hear the and hear the. Tell them who. The serious like an heart attack, but make the music drop. I'm from the little, yes, me know me start to back. Well, only bass and only message, no setting the spot. So tell the world, yo. Your music fix me up, somebody you know, say why them fix. Me serious like I'm heart attack, say man, we go with a straight reggae vibes and make we fling them like this. I'm bad and little bit from message. But if you serious, we act, we think them really lock. Not for me little bit, them want for that for me spot. But music isn't ready every time we hear them. Tell the whole world, oh, where we they? Yo, don't go my you, listen. Listen to me now. I have to tell you this. I'm MoJammer Monday. The first time I perform at Seattle. So I have to go Seattle. Listen. On little Monday, one will sit and make them people jam with it. MoJammer Monday. That's how the thing set and touch up the radio station. That's how the thing jam. Come on, entertainment, everything fancy. Turn it up. Send music in the place and make it pop. Me serious like an heart attack when people start to touch and make them sick and ready when you hear the thing them touch. Entertainment and like when me serious like an heart attack. When reggae music drop, that's how me want them listen when you hear them thing. You need to take and make them ready, reggae music on them. So listen up, when ready, tell the world I'm like an heart attack. Girl, me icon, you me like them, you me serious. You me like him, tell the world. The serious like an heart attack. Yo, I'm MoJammer Monday. Me serious like an heart attack. You ready? See after the stop and make me party, make them think them really flow. Now from me little bit, them say a reggae thing a flow. Now straight from the Caribbean drill to them show. We mash up every session and we have to do some more. But just like make them neat and everything them start to. Now from me toe to me head and to me skin. Make them know say why them see. Me the people when not here, tell them everything was here. I chop them all like here. Me serious like an heart attack. Be serious like an heart attack. Be rough like an heart attack. Tell them me bigger than them heart we drop. Tell them serious like an heart attack. When reggae music drop, I name me dip and face when you hear the things them lock. So stop your finger to your nail and why bring it back? So music and music. Be serious like an heart attack. Be serious like an heart attack, a tears attack, different shot, a reggae music that me there, so I make them, the world me serious, me heart and make them, so hear me drop them, so boy them play them, so hear the words, and hear the drum, me serious like an, so when me tongue, hear me drum, ready, Seattle with you know, MoJammer Monday. Special for MoJammer. Listen how me tell you. Check this. What is that? Tell me no feels and make the time to start to see. We hold them behind the microphone and make 10 minutes with the son of family. Collage, you know, say man no sees. Me different on the ganja feels. And me want ganja in me lighter, yes, you know you have to seize. So bring out the Cali, my youth, bring out the greens. A reggae music concert, you know, say man no feel. Policeman can't stop it, carry. Why me serious like an heart attack? Me serious, very. Yo, me serious like an heart attack. Me serious like an. Tell the world I'm like an heart attack. When reggae music drop, you can't believe the vibe we flow and make the thing lock. You can't believe us how we move. Say go and stop. Say people love it. If you love reggae, scream out. A reggae. And we bring love in the world. And that's them kind of music here. You hear say? Large up the drum player, the keyboard man, he's the bass man, guitar, the saxophone. Tell them a certain room. Yo, we serious like an heart attack. Boom. And reggae music drop. Yo, respect MoJam. Monday to Monday with Jam. Thing mass. Let me hear the hand no. Give me a little bit of hand. Let me hear some hand no. Tune me up. Yo. Attack. Tell him, you're me serious like an attack. When reggae music drop, they come for you and I cover and attack. Me serious like an, yo, every man, boy, and girl. Me serious like an attack. So tell the world, serious like an attack. When reggae music drop, you can't believe us how we vibe, that's how they think it. You can't believe us how we move, how we groove. So tell the world, serious like an attack. Yo, respect to all reggae lovers. To the man who smoke ganja, one of them love the greens. Large up all of Seattle, big up for yourself. Everybody from Seattle, scream out! A MoJam Monday, yo. Yo, respect to one and all. Peace out.
All right. Give it up for this band. That was Immigrant on vocals, Gabriel on drums, Ryan on bass, Nate on guitar, and Michael Zaprek on the keys. Oren played horns, and you saw Wilson on the on the congas, and of course our Dr. Wonderbread. We're gonna take it up to KZ upstairs. Immigrant, where is he? He needs to go upstairs.
Well, all right, and that is how we do it. Come on over here, sir. There's so we are coming at you live from MoJam Mondays, week 232 at Nectar Lounge in Fremont, Seattle, and that was that was just a jam with a first-time MoJammer. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear. Very loud and clear.
Okay, good. So, welcome to MoJams. I said when you got on stage that we picked you up at Make Music Day last week. we found you at Westlake Park, where you just stepped into the middle of the cipher circle and just absolutely blew everybody away with your unique style. Go ahead and tell our listeners and watchers who you are.
Hi. Name is Devon Jones, correct name, stage name.
Right into the microphone there, sir.
My name is Devon Jones, my correct name. My stage name is called Immigrant. And my stage name is quite unique. I represent 12,996 people in this world.
Well, okay. And so what, so I take it that you are an artist that creates your own music?
Yes, I indulge in the music business ever since I was 6 years old. It's always a drive for me to do music, love music, with a passion, have a crazy passion over music.
All right. So what is your involvement? You obviously are a lyric writer. Do you play instruments as well? Do you write? You produce? What's your involvement?
Yeah, I produce and I write. Majority of the time I build my own beats as well. So basically I work within my own studio at home and put out my own thing on the market now.
All right. So, but this is it's something that you do as a passion outside of your career.
Yes, it is. It is. Like I tell the world, I love music. It's a serious passion for music, and I believe music can heal the world if we just know what we're doing and the message was sent through music. We could bring peace and love to the people then.
Well, we believe that here at MoJam Mondays. So you just walked in here for the first time tonight. We threw you up on stage, and as soon as you got off stage, you're up here talking to me. Tell me how you feel. How's your experience?
I love MoJam. I think I'll visit for my second time. I will return. It's the crowd vibes is right. The crowd vibes is right. I just love the people. I love the flow. I love Seattle in a whole. I love Seattle. The States is humble.
And how long have you been here?
Just 3 weeks this week. I'm brand new.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see if we can get you to be a regular MoJammer, and then you become MoJamly. But we're really glad you came out tonight.
Yes, man. I want to thank you for the invitation from last week. I want to thank the radio station. Big up the radio station. I definitely do a dub for the radio station, so I'll pass you all a dub before the week out. Big up on yourself. I'm very impressed with the radio station.
Right on. Rainieravenueradio.world. Well, yeah, we'll tell you more about all of that, too. Looks like they've got the next jam band almost ready to go. And actually, Heather and Dune from General and Mojo's, who we just spoke with, are up on stage. And so they were put together with the jam band. So, Devin, a.k.a. Immigrant, tell folks where they can find information on you and your music before we take it back to the stage.
Just set up a website. It's called immigranttheartist.com. And everything will be on the website by the end of this month. So you could log into my website. You could always find me on Facebook under Devon Jones. And I just start to really put out my music that kind of way.
Can you spell that for us?
Devon Jones is spelled DEVONJONES.
All right. And then we'll be sure to share your information through MoJam Presents, through our Facebook, Instagram, and website when you share it with us, Devin.
Thanks very much.
All right. Well, welcome to MoJams. And we are going to go ahead and take it back to the stage. This might be our last jam that we can fit into this episode, but we'll see. Hey, James Street, before we go back to the stage, I just want to say that you were playing with a Grammy-winning drummer and didn't even know it. So I have to clue you in. Mr. Bill Ray, he was one of our earliest interviews here on our MoJam Mondays radio show. So for right now, we're going to give you a little bit more of this homegrown, all improvised Seattle music by taking it back to the stage.
Oh, we like to do it right. When we get together, we'll be doing it all night. So when we get together, ain't got nothing on our mind. To go, we like to go, we like to go. When we get together, we could be doing what we want. When we get together, it's not that hard, it's not that soft. When we get together, baby, when we get together, when we get together, we like to go. We like to go. We like to go. We like to go.
Give it up for the band. Hey, when we get together, baby, it could be just what you always wanted. Hey. When we get together, don't tell no one, don't tell them what it was like. 'Cause when we get together, baby, it's just you and me, it's just us. When we get together, baby, baby, be quiet. 'Cause we like to go, ooh. Yeah, we like to go, ooh. Whoa, ooh. We like to go, oh yeah. Go ahead. We like to go. Oh, baby, now. We like to go. We like to go. We like to go. We like to go. Thank you. Give it up for MoJam Mondays.
Yeah, thank you, Heather. That was Heather on the vocals. She's an amazing vocalist, drummer, singer, songwriter. Kevin F. on drums, Dune Butler on the bass, Sam on guitar, and Eni on keys.
All right, check. All right.
We're going to take it up to Davy and his poster up on
We got it.
MoJamR.world.
Welcome back to MoJam Mondays here at the Nectar Lounge. Having a great time. Here next to me, I have our featured artist today, Coaster from Selah, Washington. How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing, Davy?
Just killing it and chilling it. You know, that was a fun set, you and I.
Yeah.
We played some songs up there.
Yeah, it was good, man.
It was
It was definitely groovy, bro. Like,
You know, it's great to have you back here from such a long way, Selah, Washington. If y'all don't know where Selah, Washington is, near Yakima. Because I tell people
Central
Selah.
Washington.
Yeah,
Yep.
I tell people Selah, where's Selah? It's by Yakima. Check out
Yep.
Yakima.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
cool, man. I'm glad you're here, part of the MoJam family. This is your second appearance here. We got a few minutes. Anything you want to tell the listeners out there about what you're doing, what you're going to do, anything big coming up?
Yeah, I've just been staying busy. I just got off tour with Afro Man. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell anybody yet, but I got booked for Hemp Fest this year. I got booked for Chinook Fest.
Nice.
Things have just been taking off, man. It's been a blessing, man. I've been praying a long time for something like
Well,
this.
you've been working really hard, man. I noticed you doing this, years ago. So, and through some of my close friends, that's how I met you.
Yep.
And I saw what you're doing, and here you are at MoJam's doing your thing. You know what I mean?
Definitely, man.
Well, what else is going on with you, man? When's your next concert? You got some tours coming up, or are you just laying low for a while?
My next concert is going to be July 10th with Cryptic Wisdom in Portland. I've been really trying to kick down the door in Portland, just getting my foot in the door out here in Seattle. And, it can be a little bit hard coming from Eastern Washington, to get into the bigger markets. But
it's tough, man.
It's been a blessing. I think I've been turning some heads and just been shaking hands with some really, really good people.
Well, good.
It's been a blessing, including yourself.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're family, man. You're part of the MoJam family.
Yeah.
So
thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a long haul for both of us. So we're in the same business, man. We got to hustle, right?
Yeah.
Just
Every day,
hustle.
man. Every day.
We got to turn over every rock possible. So, well, I mean, thanks for coming out, man. I mean, we appreciate you doing your thing here at MoJam Mondays, and tell your fans, I mean, any of the fans to come down whenever they can, wherever they want to come down, and share the love here at MoJam Mondays. So
definitely,
cool, man.
Big shout out to all the fans that came out and watched me tonight.
For sure.
For from hours.
Yeah, man.
It's really amazing.
Olympia,
it's
right?
amazing to see.
Some people come back from
Olympia,
from Olympia,
from Yakima, from
Yakima.
Selah. It's amazing.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's our time. Thank you again, Mr. Kelster. We're going to turn it over to KZ over here and close out the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Thanks, y'all. All right. That was just an interview with Kelster from Selah, Washington. He was our featured artist today, and we're about to take it over to KZ over here real quick in closing.
All right. So we have unfortunately come to the time where we have to close out this episode of MoJam Mondays on Rainieravenueradio.world.
But before we do, I want to plug our July calendar.
Oh, does that mean I should pull up the list, or do you have it memorized?
I think I have it. You pull it up anyway. July 2nd, we're having Tony Sedano be up here.
The list
next
right
week.
there.
Yes, next week, Monday. July 9th, we have Ari Joshua on guitar. July 16th is Ghost Town Whistlers. July 23rd, After Funk. And July 30th, Farco Dusimov and Jay Roberts will be a part of the jam here at MoJam Mondays.
So definitely a lot of bassists in the month of July. It kind of just turns out that way sometimes.
That's okay, Well, there's a lot of bass players. We got to show some love to those guys too.
That's right. They hold down the band. So, I feel this way just about every single week at MoJam Mondays. Is just when we're ending, all of a sudden we see folks coming in the door, and it's Mo!
Hello, welcome to the best MoJam Mondays on Rainieravenueradio.world.
Yes.
It is the best.
It is the best. We are the best. We the best music, like DJ Khaled says.
Morgan, if you're up here, who's down there?
No one. The band.
Oh, great. This is like play your own jam session right now?
Play your own jam.
Okay.
What are you guys? All right.
She did her job. She got them up there.
Okay, good.
All right, so I think we've got like a minute left. Is there anything that either of you want to say about tonight or MoJam Mondays or Make Music Day or any of that good stuff?
Well, I just want to spread the word of what we do here. We get bands of strangers, we put them up on stage, and they just make it up. So, and it's not excluded, or excuse me, it's not only for musicians. We've had vendors here, so and we have artists here every time.
We have people looking at us, Davy.
We have vendors and artists here all the time, so it doesn't really matter what kind of profession that you're in. Just come on down to MoJam Mondays and network with us and say hi.
Come on down to MoJam Mondays, and thanks for being here. And MoJam is Yo Jam.
Yeah.
MoJam.
Hashtag creative community. Find information on what we've got going on at MoJam Presents on Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at mojampresents.com. And then tune in every single week on Rainieravenueradio.world on Mondays from 10 to 11 p.m. PST. And you're either going to get a live episode or you're going to get a best of.
Yes.
And
correct.
we are
out. Also, you guys are the best because MoJam is Yo Jam.
Thank you, James. Thank you, Wyatt.